Welcome, my name is Matt, aka Road to 88. We are getting into Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes mods, IG-11. And once again, as I said in the last IG video, IGs are technically meant for battlement. They're meant for um, just battling. That's what they're designed for. This IG-11 is categorized as a healer. So this is the IG-11 after Quill fixed up. This is not the IG-11 before Quill. As you can see, he is now the nurse droid. From the Mandalorian TV series. First off, everyone got oh so wowed by IG-11 and his Terminator abilities, which is kind of a common trait for all the IG units. But, I'm just gonna say this right now. I'm working down my mods character alphabetically the best I can with the ones I have unlocked. Coming up is an actual IG unit way more intense than IG-11. You can read that. When we get to that, I'll share the books where you can read about that droid. But IG-11 is a shrimp in comparison to IG-88. IG-88 is the beast of all IG units. He makes the other ones look bad. So, yeah, I see the excitement for IG-11. But if you haven't read the books, you don't know what you're missing when it comes to IG-88 in comparison. Even Boba couldn't take down IG-88, and that's even with an effort of trying. Just about almost killed Boba. I don't even know if there's a book where IG-88 finally ever does die. That droid is a beast. IG-11, okay, cute for an IG unit. He's awesome. You know, he's cute for him. But he is not, he is not as intense as you think he is. Or as intense as an IG unit could be. IG-88 will prove you wrong. IG-11. Okay, so if you go to the beginning of my mods playlist videos in my YouTube channel, I point out about the various different types of characters by definition, what their purpose in the squad role is, as well as the various different types of mods in that video. You can also go to swgoh.gg, and they recommend doing triple health. The in-game recommends double health and potency. I know it doesn't say double, but potency only requires a pair. And if you think about it, this is a healer droid. Now, he wasn't before, but he is now. So, as a healer, do you want a doctor who just barely passed med school doing surgery on you, who is under contract because he's not reliable enough to have his own private practice? Or do you want a damn good doctor doing surgery on you? You do triple health, it makes him a damn good healer. Okay? Now, many other characters were cross-training them for another purpose in the squad, but how many healers do you have in your squad when you squad up for a battle? You usually have to have at least 2 attackers or 3 or 4 supports, maybe 1 tank, unless you're overcompensating, through the chemistry of your squad characters when you put them together, where they can kind of make up the difference for a missing character. But who is making up the difference for the healer in your squad? No one. So, when you have a healer, you might want to consider keeping that healer as your squad's healer. Double, triple his ability to be the best healer you can have in your squad. yeah, you can go potency because IG units are supposed to be able to combat. They're supposed to be able to fight. Potency makes them more dominant in a fight. So he could be an attacking healer, and this IG-11 might actually be good for it. He might actually could pull it off because he's not an organic. He is a droid. So it probably, in retrospect, it probably, if we were trying to be realistic with this fictitious world, it probably is very much possible. But yeah, in my mindset, if I'm going to have a doctor, I'm going to want him to be a good doctor. A good doctor. Someone who aced med school. Triple his health mods, okay? Make him a good healer for your squad because who else are you going to be able to lean on when you need that health help in a battle? I would go with the triple health. I feel like it's a waste of the IG unit's competency, honestly, because that's just not what an IG unit is for. I mean, Mendo was right when he told Quill, this thing is designed to kill. I mean, that is all IG units. Every IG models are designed for killing. But if you want to do the potency, have an attacker, healer, and a healer who also is an attacker. This is a droid. It's not an organic. It might actually be doable, but at the same time, you gotta ask yourself, for the in-game purpose, do you want a good doctor or someone who just barely passed med school? What kind of doctor do you want for your squad? So, I would say triple health, but maybe have a backup mod set if you want to play around. A backup, like a secondary loadout, a silent loadout, with maybe double health and the potency, or, I mean, if you really want to push it, you could probably do double potency and a pair of health, kind of even the odds maybe, because he's already pure healer. But if not, then, yeah, I will agree to the triple health. It just sounds weird in my head, looks weird in my head, for an IG unit to be a doctor at all. But this was Quill's handiwork, the Ugnaught. This is the Ugnaught Quill's his handiwork. So okay, we'll go with it. But that is IG-11's mods. Subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comment questions, suggestions down below, and thank you for following. May the Force be with you.